Yo guys, so I told you I'll be sharing you a particular trading strategy. Okay, this strategy is very sweet. It's very sweet. I was still able to make over 200% of my capital. That was about $500 just yesterday. Okay, however, it also has its own demerits. Okay, there's something that has merit without demerit. All right. So, but I've made a couple of dollars with this particular strategy, and I've of course lost some money too. But at least the money I've made is like 3 years of what I've lost. All right. So the main demerit of this particular strategy is that it's very volatile. Those coins are very volatile. Okay. So I think I made a video concerning this particular strategies once around March or June this year. This year. So this video now is more like an upgrade or an addition to that video I've made before. Okay, so I'm putting out this video so that you can also make use of this strategy. However, test it out first. Okay, don't just go ahead and put all your funds in it. Test it out first. That is what I did. In fact, I'm always being careful. And one thing about this particular strategy is that you might need to actually have a very wide stop loss because of those coins are volatile. So sometimes you can reduce your leverage, but that's up to you. That's totally up to you. We all have what we use and what works for us. So let's just go right into it. Let me show you the exact thing that you should do. And of course, also you must have a bit of technical analysis knowledge. Okay, so let's go right into it, guys. Let me show you what you will be doing. Now, another interesting thing about this particular strategy is that you can always use it to look for what pair to trade. Now, some of you do come to me, Coyote, how do you get pairs that you are trading? How do you see all of these pairs? How do you pick and how do you choose your pairs? Now, in as much that I have my favorite pairs, I have pairs that are on my watch list, the likes of BTC, ETH, Solana, BNB, Link, and all others. Okay. Now, if I have gone through my watch list and I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, because anytime I'm analyzing the market, I'm always looking for some particular stuffs on my chart. If I don't see them, I won't trade. So if I don't see them, okay, now how do I now get me and I need money? I want to trade. Okay, like I need money, but I will never force a trade. Okay, so I will come to this particular strategy to also look for pairs that I can trade. So if you are more people that are saying that, Coyote, how do you get pairs to trade? This is one of the ways you can use to get pairs to trade. But I will never force a trade, even though on this pairs I'm about to show you, like on this particular ways I'm about to show you, if I don't see what I'm looking for on them, I will not trade. All right. Okay. So all you need to do, for example, now yesterday what I did was I came to losers. Now you come to losers, and what you're looking for is that you are looking for if you continue shorting any of this particular pair, yeah, or you should long them. Now, for an example, for the one I did yesterday, the name of the coin was Light. Okay, Light, and what I did was that I just clicked it and I see that okay, this particular coin is coming down, but I saw a very sweet support. Okay, I saw a very sweet support and I went to trading view. Let me show you what I did. Okay, I went to trading view. Let me just show you what I did. Let's go to trading view. That's why I said that you must have a little bit of TA knowledge. All right, a little bit of TA knowledge. Okay, so you can see what I did. Now I saw this particular pair on bybit going down, and it was around this particular price. It was around this particular place. Okay, it was going down. Then I saw this support. In fact, I was right on time on it. I saw that okay, it's likely going to bounce back from this particular support. Now, like I said, you must have a little bit of the technical analysis knowledge. So I'm going to put in my trend line 2 here. Okay. All right. So this is my trend line 2. In this particular angle here, it's a support. All right. While this one here is resistance, meaning that this resistance will now turn to support. Right. Now this other one, meaning that this market is coming down, and now at this particular point, there should likely be a bounce. There should likely be a bounce. That was what I saw, and because of this support and this resistance, so market is coming down to this place, there should be a bounce. So I entered immediately because market was around this particular support already. So I was expecting what? I was expecting a bounce. If you can see that I still have my long position too there. Okay, I took profits. At 200. I took profits around here. TP1, of course, I'm even still on the trade. TP1, my TP2 is still on the trade, but I've taken off 50% totally. Okay, so you can see now, like I said, you must have a little. I'm saying it, you must have a little bit of technical analysis knowledge. So you can see that market actually bounced off due to this support. Here's the support here, going to lower time frame. All right, this support, meaning that it's a support. This resistance that ought to support. So this is this support here, and this one now bounced off right here. All right. So this is exactly what I did yesterday. Now, what if in a case that you do not see a support right here? What you should be looking at for is that with this particular pair, let's go back to trading view. With this particular bybit rather, with this particular pair continuing going down. Now, for example, for this one, I will check higher time frame. I will just check this. I will check this, and now I'm not okay with what I'm seeing right here. Like I said, this particular coins, some of them are very, very volatile. Now for this short now, the problem now is that it's already at 59%. It's kind of very high, meaning that it might be the time that you short that it will not do what? It will not continue going up, start going up rather. But what I'm seeing right now here is a very good one, because you can see that it has retraced already, and it might continue going down. But my problem right here is that it has already have 59%. Now in this case now, I might risk a short with a very small money. The reason why I'm risking a short is because market is doing what we call a resistance right here, and I'm not seeing any possible support. All right, I'm not seeing any possible support. Let me go to 1 week time frame. I'm not seeing any possible support. So it's as simple as that. Okay, so let's go to another pair. So in this case now, I might be looking at shorting with very small money, because of it. We have already have about 61%, but of course it can still go down more. All right, but then it's a lot already. So let me go to another pair. Okay, so this one, now this one too. Now I'm not really seeing a likely support. So I'm going to look at if I'm going to be seeing. Now this one is this one is still going down. Okay, I will not trade this one at all. I will not trade this one at all. Reason why is because it might be when you will short, the market will now start retracing up. Unlike the first one that, okay, it has already retraced. Okay, and it's now what? It's about to maybe, it's now forming a little resistance and maybe about to go down back. But for this particular one, it's still just going down, and I don't want to be that person that will enter. Market will now retrace on me. So I won't trade this one at all, and I'm not seeing a reasonable support, so I won't trade it. So I'll go to the next one. This video is becoming too long, so I'm just going to be quick. Now for this one now, the next support is at this particular place. Now I can now go to trading view to analyze this chart. Now I can trade this one by shorting to this next support. Unlike the one that I used to explain, that light, the one I said I traded yesterday, it was already at that point of support. But this one is yet to get there. So I might short from this current level down to this place. All right, so I won't just be going. I won't be going to trading view to be doing analysis, because of I don't want this video to be too long. But you get the gist, right? So let's go to another one. ZK is the same thing. Okay, the same pair. Sorry, the same coin, just different pair. This one is ZK USDT. That one is ZK USDC. Okay, and remember, I'm on spot though. All right, I'm on spot. So we are supposed to do this on futures. So don't mind me. I'm on spot. I'm supposed to do this on futures. So don't mind me. I believe you already get my explanation. All right, so let me just go to futures now, because we are shorting on futures, not spots. Wow, this one is really going down, but you don't want to go and jump in, because it might be when you jump that it now retrace on you. So allow it to retrace first. If you now see that, okay, it's now at resistance, now about to come down again, you can now jump into shorts. So this one I will not even try to short it, because let me just wait for it to retrace first before maybe it's now giving me
a sign that okay, it's going to continue going there, then I can now short. But this one won't short it. So let me just go to another one. ZK. We have done this already. So it's on spot, it's on features. So I can short it fast. After this video, I will be looking at shorting this. I will check my trading view properly. Okay. And where we have another one for USDT. So for USDT, let's see. I always go to M15. Sorry, I'm just trying to jump. I go to M15 to get my entry, and D1 or H4 to check my next support and resistance. Why M15 for my entry? So don't mind me. If you're a student of Duewo already, you should already get my explanation. If you're a student of Duewo, then this should not be new to you. Okay. That is why I said that you must have a little bit of technical analysis knowledge. Now, if you don't have that knowledge, you can do well to come to Duewo to learn. We have a physical class coming up November 17. This month, November 17. Okay, we have, if can meet up, because we have just 4 seats left, and it's based on first come, first served, and it's in Ibadan. So if maybe you can't come down, even though we have people coming from Owerri, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Kano, because they want the knowledge. Now, if you can't come down, we also have a virtual program that you can come in for. So either of the two, then you are good. So, like I said, you must have a little bit of TA for you to do this. Okay. So right now, for this one, now for this 4, I won't jump into. Okay. I won't jump in. What I will do is that I will wait for it to come to this resistance here. Now, if it comes to this place, I will still wait for it to do what we call show me that okay, it's going to reject from this, because it can get here and break out. So I will see if it's going to start retracing from this point. So I will leave this one also out. Like I said, you don't force trade. Those trades must meet your terms. You can say I'm not forcing it. I already said that way. I might be trading. I'll try and trade that ZK, this one alone for now. Okay. So let's look for this. Let's check out this one again. Now let me see the higher time frame. This one does not have any support to. Still continue going down. M15. I'm M15 now. So I'll wait for a retracement. I won't just jump in and short, so that it won't retrace on me. Okay, let's go to the last one. You can of course you can always check more. You can always check more. This is Gigo. I'm looking at buying this particular one on spot though, not now. Let it continue dumping for now. I'm looking at this buy. Is it this one? I think it's this one though. I'm not sure. So you can see this particular one, so does not have any support right here. It's continuing going down. Okay, but you can see that you don't want to be that person that will now go and sell here. You can see there's not a retracement. Okay, so I will sit all of these ones out, because I'm not seeing any reasonable resistance that might stop it from going up and continue going down. So I'll just try and trade this ZK, because this one seems is bleeding slowly. So all of these pairs are very volatile. Most times I even use 8.0% stop loss. Okay, like I said, test it out and see if it's going to work for you, most especially if you don't know what to trade in the market. If you have any question, don't mind to reach out. All right, peace out, guys. So I believe you have watched the video. Now, there's no perfect strategy. Okay, every strategy has its own demerits, its own flaws. That is why you must be careful when you are trying out new things. Okay, like myself, I already know some of this in and out of these things. Now you are new to it, make sure you test it out. Like I said, if you don't have any knowledge of technical analysis, don't mind to come and learn in Duewo. We have a physical class coming up, and if you can meet up, we have a virtual program you can come in for. Trading can give you money, but it involves risk, and you must know how to calculate your risks. Trading involves a lot of risks, but you will not lose money. Like, definitely not lose money. Like, I'm not saying you should not, you won't blow off your account. What I mean, rather, I'm not saying you won't lose money. Of course you will lose money, okay, but the amount you are making should be greater than the amount you are losing. Okay, but you will not blow off your account if you are learning crypto with Duewo and you are following my risk management. All right, so guys, that will be all for this particular strategy, and I hope you learned something. If you have questions, don't mind to reach out to me. If I'm not available on WhatsApp, reach out to me on Telegram. Okay, on Telegram. All right, so guys, and see you some other video. Peace out.